$150. Dan Patch Award winner. She makes her 2024 debut here. Jiggy Jog, Dexter Dunn, 6-5 from post 7. The 5 Southwind Tyrion also looking to pick up where he left off at 3-1. 3-1 on the 1. Dover in motion. Pride of Indiana. On gate for race 11, the Cutler. Here they come. And they're off and trotting. Hill Exotics out fast. Jiggy Jog flashing a bit of early step there. Asteroid from the inside steps out 3 across the track here as Dover in motion cuts the corner into 4th position. Periculum got away in 5th now, and Jiggy Jog is going up on the outside. Then it's Southwind Tyrion, followed by Venerate. And the early trailer is Delayed Hanover. Trotting past the opening quarter. Jingra's taken charge with Hill Exotic. And they're not moving very fast here. Asteroid second, 27-3 across the backstretch they go. Hill Exotic sets the pace. Asteroid trotting in second. It's Dover in motion third, and Jiggy Jog is 4th, and Periculum 5th on the cone. Southwind Tyrion is 6th. Then comes Venerate 7th, and Delayed Hanover is 8th. No changes, single file, following Hill Exotic. Hill Exotic gets 17-1 on the board, leads the way and controls it. Asteroid, a perfect 2-hole ride, 55-3, 28 second quarter. Dover in motion, launches to the outside. Dave Miller's had enough now, and he's taking aim and going in attack mode. So Jiggy Jog picks up that live cover, second over. Periculum gapping the cover, but third over, just 5.5, 6 from the lead. And then comes on the inside, Southwind Tyrion will need some racing room. Venerate has excess cover, 4th over right now. And Delayed Hanover from the inside. They're stride for stride past 3 quarters as Dover in motion on the outside is coming on, taking it to Hill Exotic. And all set to come 3 wide. Jiggy Jog 1:23-3 into the stretch drive of the Cutler. And Dover in motion strikes the lead, drifts up, but here comes Jiggy Jog doing her thing. A familiar late lunge. It's Jiggy Jog, and she picks up where she left off last year. The champion Jiggy Jog. Jiggy Jog, then tight. Asteroid or Dover in motion. Then Venerate. 150 flat. Judges have posted 7 Jiggy Jog, unofficial winner of race 11 in 150. And the photo sign. Number 2, Asteroid was second. The 1, Dover in motion third, and 6, Venerate 4th, 7-2-1-6.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator, gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road.
Jiggy Jog beats the boys, a triumphant return to the races for The brown mare, 5-year-old by Wallner, out of Hot Mess Hanover by Cantab Hall. Bred in Sweden by Vestmarka Ab. Trained by Åke Svanstedt, who finishes 1-2 here. Co-owned by Åke Svanstedt, New Jersey. Steve Stewart, Kentucky. John Lingacher, Hickory Hollow Stables of Indiana. Winning driver Dexter Dunn, who won the 2021 edition with another mare, Manchego, one of 4 females to win the Cutler. Now there's 5. And her name is Jiggy Jog. Her 2024 5-year-old debut. It's her 19th career victory. She's well past the $2 million mark in career earnings. At just her first start of the season, she equals her lifetime mark of $150. Coming off a sensational $1 million season with major wins in the Breeders' Crown and the FanDuel Finals. She was also victorious in the Graduate Final. She just missed by a neck in the Hambletonian Maturity. She was second in the Steel on Hambletonian Day, and also second in the MGM International Trot. She won the Dayton Oaks in 152 and 3. And kicks off 2024 in winning style with that familiar late kick of hers. 26 and 2 on the board, 150 flat. And that is just 1/5 off the track record for older trotting mares. She pays $380, $280, $240. It's official. 2 Asteroid, $30, $10, $20. And the 1 Dover in Motion, $3. The 7-2 Exacta, $111.40. The 721 Trifecta, $304.80. Making the presentation, Mr. Jeffrey Gorell. Jeff and Paula Gorell sponsoring this race, Allorage Farm. Jeff Gorell, the chairman and CEO of New Meadowlands Racetrack, along with our Chief Operating Officer, General Manager, Jason Settlemore. Congratulations to the winning connections. Jiggy Jog, Dexter Dunn, Team Svanstedt. She beats the boys in 150. And that's Sarah Svanstedt accepting the trophy for the winning connections here. Race 12 is up next, by the way. 10:45 is post time for race 12. A sensational open pace coming up for over $46,000. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta. It starts the final pick 3. Winner Circle interviews coming up.
Welcome to the Winner's Circle, everybody. Dave Little here, the president, CEO, and chairman of the Meadowlands. Jeff Gorell is alongside me, and the reason we're talking with Jeff now is because the Arthur J. Cutler Memorial is now in the books. Jiggy Jog was a very impressive winner, but deeper than that, Arthur Cutler was a great friend of yours, wasn't he?
Oh, he was a great friend, and we came to the Meadowlands almost once a week. Back in the day, you know, the old Meadowlands. And we were lucky if we had money to pay the tolls to get back through the tunnel. So that was a successful. We had always had to put money aside to get through the tunnel. So, but we had so much fun, Artie. And there was another friend of his, Mush. If you know that film Mush, you know why he was called Mush. And I miss him. I can't believe it's 27 years. And here we are. At least I'm still around.
I'm assuming that your association with Artie, as you call him, goes back about 50 years probably.
No. Actually, I met Artie maybe about 5 years before he passed away, and he wanted to rent a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, and I told him the only way he could rent a Chinese restaurant is if he rented the restaurant next door, which we call Carmine's. And he said, I don't think Carmine's will do any good here, but if I have to, I have to. And I said, and one other thing, if you want that space, you have to go partners with me on the horses.
Now, Carmine's was actually named for a famous harness driver, wasn't it?
Yeah, and when Artie went to get his liquor license, the inspector said, Carmine, looked at him like, maybe he's connected or something. He said, no, it's named after Carmine Abatello. And the guy said, I love Carmine Abatello. And he gave him the liquor license right on the spot. Unfortunately, Artie met Carmine before he passed away.
Did Artie and you own any horses together?
We owned a lot of horses together. And we owned a horse that Cyclone Annie. And Cyclone Annie was a 3-year-old filly, and she was in the final of the sire stake right after he died, about 3 days after he died, and she was like 20-1. God brought her over the finish line, and she won, and all of Artie's friends were here, and we went crazy, and we said, oh, this is wonderful. Horse never raced again.
Would Artie have been glad to see a horse as great as Jiggy Jog to win a race named in his honor tonight?
Oh, for sure. He loved trotters, and we owned mostly trotters. But Artie, big loss for me and my partners, Artie Geiger, Dave Stoltz. We had so much fun, and I wish Artie was alive because he could be running the food operation. Because that's but we have a good food operation. But Carmine's, by the way, is the second highest grossing restaurant in the country, right. Believe it or not. It's a huge success.
Well, Jeff, thanks so much for sharing some memories of your great friend, the Arthur J. Cutler Memorial, named in your friend Artie's name.
Great, thanks a lot, and congratulations to Oki and Sarah and Dexter. I told Dexter he couldn't win a race, so I got him fired up for this.
Thanks very much. We're going to bring in Dexter Dunn now. Dexter? Yeah, what about that? Jeff Corral said you couldn't win this race, but I thought otherwise. How about you?
Oh, yeah. Jeff was down the paddock earlier, Dave, and told me how horrible I've been doing, so I had to pick my game up. But you sit behind a horse like Jiggy Jog, and they make you look good.
You saw the qualifier, obviously. You didn't drive her in the qualifier, but it certainly looked good to me. Did you take anything away from watching that qualifier?
Sarah just said she was really happy with her, and that's enough for me. They know their horses, and extremely well at getting them ready. So, I was happy the way she looked in the qualifier. She was next to me up the straight, actually, so I had a little glance, but obviously she was ready to go tonight.
The trip couldn't have worked out any better, could it have?
Yeah, exactly. We floated out there, got a good spot, and got a great helmet from Davey, and when I tipped her off cover there, she showed the speed that we know she's got. So
is she as good as she was last year, or even better?
I think she's better, a little bit better. She's got bigger. She's filled out a lot. She's really grown since last year, and she was pretty fresh out there tonight. I think she was happy to be back at the races.
Dexter Dunn, congratulations. Jiggy Jog S has won the Arthur J. Cutler Memorial.
Thanks, Dex.